Behind the bright lights and fancy parties, Hollywood had a darker side, one full of secrets and bad behavior. Some actors were part of crimes, scandals, or strange situations. Sometimes big studios covered up these problems by paying people to stay quiet. In other cases, famous stars used their power to avoid getting in trouble. Here are 20 classic Hollywood actors who were involved in some of the most corrupt or shocking stories of their time. Before we are going to start, make sure to like and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any upcoming videos. First, Roscoe "Fatty" Arbuckle. Roscoe "Fatty" Arbuckle was one of the first big comedy stars in silent films. People loved his round body and silly jokes. He made tons of money and was one of the top names in Hollywood. But in 1921, his life changed. He held a wild party at a hotel in San Francisco. A young actress named Virginia Rappe got very sick and died soon after. Rumors spread that Arbuckle hurt her or was to blame for her death. Newspapers printed shocking headlines. He was charged with manslaughter, meaning the court believed he may have caused her death. After 3 trials, Arbuckle was found not guilty. Still, people treated him like he was guilty. His movies were banned and fans turned on him. Some said his case showed how wild and dangerous Hollywood parties had become. Others believed he was innocent, but destroyed by gossip. Either way, his career never came back. His story became one of the first big scandals in Hollywood, a place where fame could turn ugly fast. Second, Errol Flynn. Errol Flynn was a good-looking actor who played brave heroes in movies like Captain Blood and Robin Hood. People loved his big smile and strong, charming energy. But off the screen, Flynn was known for his wild lifestyle. He liked to party and date many women, some of them much younger than him. In 1942, he was charged with statutory rape. 2 teenage girls said he acted in a bad way toward them. His trial became big news. The studio feared his image as a hero would be ruined. In the end, he was found not guilty. But the gossip didn't stop. People kept saying he liked young girls and partied too much. He also drank a lot and threw big parties on his yacht. The phrase "in like Flynn" came to mean someone who got lucky easily, but some thought it hinted at his private behavior. Many fans still enjoy his movies, but others think he got away with too much because he was too famous. Flynn became a symbol of how big stars could stay safe, even when they acted badly. Third, Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin is known as one of the greatest movie minds ever. He made the famous Little Tramp character that people around the world loved, but his real life was full of drama. Some people even called him corrupt for how he treated young women and for his political beliefs. He liked to marry very young girls. One wife was only 16 when he was almost 35. Many people felt this was wrong. He also lost a court case where a woman said he was the father of her baby, even though tests back then weren't very good. Fifth, George Raft. George Raft made a name for himself by playing gangsters in movies like Scarface. With slick hair and sharp suits, he looked like a real mobster, and some say he was too close to real ones. Raft grew up in Hell's Kitchen, a tough part of New York. He knew many shady people and kept in touch with them after becoming famous. He was close to gangsters like Bugsy Siegel. Some stories say Raft helped criminals deal with fights or kept peace between gangs and Hollywood clubs. The studios were nervous about this. They worried about bad press or government problems. Raft never got arrested for these things, but the talk never stopped. People who worked with him said he was kind, but always surrounded by people you didn't want to mess with. He loved to gamble and often lost big money. When he got into trouble, he asked his shady friends for help. He looked so natural in gangster roles that some people believed he wasn't acting. George Raft showed how Hollywood could blur the line between movies and real life.